Hey everybody, what's up? Tuesday, September 17th. I want to talk today about success. Not the markets, about success, about personal success, because let's face it, that's what everybody is seeking, right? Success either in the marketplace as traders, investors, success in whatever your field of endeavor is, whatever your business is, success in relationships, success in life. That's what we're all after. Ultimately, right? That's what we are all after. And the interesting thing is that that concept of success, whether we talk about success as traders or success in any venture in life, requires the same mindset. There is a common thread. Doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you want to be a successful trader or a successful entrepreneur, if you want to be successful in sales, if you want to be successful in relationships. All these things have the common thing, the common bond is the proper mindset. Now I know a lot of you came to trading or you came to investing thinking that it would be some kind of a shortcut to wealth. That, hey, I'm not going to have to work anymore. This is going to give me so much freedom. I'll be able to use the markets as my own personal vehicle to propel me to riches and success. Massive wealth. It's going to be great. I'll have so much freedom. And at the same time, I think a lot of you believed there was some magical formula out there, some external thing that was going to bring you there. The system fairy. I've spoken many times in the past about the system fairy, that many of you come into this trading endeavor thinking that there is some magical system. Even MMT, right? A lot of you were initially drawn to MMT because you were curious about the concepts of MMT, or your thinking was transformed by an understanding of MMT, and you were excited about the application, right? What I offer is applied MMT. So you were excited about the application of MMT in the markets, actually using the concepts and the understandings of MMT in the markets. But that also, you came into this sort of the mindset that this was the magical system that you were looking for. And for many of you, it started out really, really positive, and you embraced the concepts and the understandings of MMT, and you ventured out in your first trades or investments, and they worked out, and everything made sense. It was logical because of your MMT understanding, and things just happened to play out correctly. And then you stumble, then you hit that period of adversity when you're scratching your head and why isn't this working out? But underlying all of this, once again, what comes up, what becomes exposed, whether you realize it or not, is that the true path to success, the only way actually that you are going to achieve it, MMT or not, is through personal management, through eliminating self-sabotaging psychology. And so here we are again, and a lot of you, I know you don't want to believe this, and you want to still continue on your never-ending quest for the system fairy, on this belief that there needs to be no input from you. There needs to be no self-correction on your part. There needs to be no working on yourself and your personal psychology, because there's something out there. There's an external thing. It's going to take you to where you want to go. And the other factor is that this self work that you have to do, it's hard, man. It's hard, right? It's difficult. It's uncomfortable a lot of times. And it's human nature, what? To run away from discomfort. We run away from discomfort. There's got to be a better way. I don't like this feeling of discomfort, of stress, of anxiety. I don't like it. I have to see if there's a way that I can get to where I want to go without ever having to experience the discomfort and the anxiety and the stress and the pain. Maybe just a little bit I'll accept, but that's it. So that's where many of you get lost. That's where many of you get off track. That's where many of you find yourself back on the path that you were on initially when you came here. All right, that was a path of, at best, spotty results and most likely terrible results. Never really achieving what you want to achieve. Because this is universal. As I said, this is not just a trading thing, okay? This is a thing that applies to every facet of your life if indeed you are seeking success. Now, if you're not seeking success, and I've been through this, a lot of you here, you think you're seeking success, you think you're seeking wealth and profits in the market, when actually that's not really your true motivation. Your true motivation is action, excitement. Maybe you're bored. Maybe you want to have something to talk about. Maybe you view your life subconsciously or consciously as dull and without joy and drudgery, and you need something to spark it up. You need something to excite yourself. So you get into this because you can talk about the markets, and then there's headlines popping up, and you react to the headlines, and it's exciting, man. There's action all the time, and somebody says something or the Fed does something, and then you got to make a quick move. Everything's got to be quick, and you're staring at your screen, and you got it on your phone, and you're talking to your colleagues or your friends about how you're in this market and that market. Those are seekers of action. And I would say that more than half of you, probably 75, 85, 90% of you are after the action, whether you understand that consciously or not. But the main thing is that, and this is, like when you think about it, this is the really crazy part, is that the path to success, the path to your goals, what you are after, to enlightenment, it's very simple. It's very simple, and it doesn't depend on the system. I mean, all systems work. All right. Some might be a little bit more informed or ahead of the curve than others. All systems work. But at the same time, all systems, all approaches, including my own MMT approach, they all have periods where you will be tested, you will be put to the test, you will have to face adversity, you will have to feel uncomfortable, you will have to feel stress and anxiety. Actually, most of the time. I've said in the past that the only easy trade is the one you just got out of, the last one at a profit. The next one you get into, you will be tested again, and again, and again, and again. And I'll repeat, this is not only a condition of trading, but this is life. I mean, we wake up every day, we are tested. There's times we don't want to, it could be Monday morning, the drudgery begins again. What do I have in front of me on my plate for this day? I don't want to have to deal with this, but that's life. You get up, you pick yourself up, you move through it step by step, incrementally. The main thing throughout all this is you have to focus constantly, never-endingly on eliminating the self-defeating and sabotaging behavior. I talk about mental game. What is mental game? This is all embodied in this term of mental game. And everything you do, trading or otherwise, the key to reaching your goals and achieving success all has to do with personal management, with eliminating self-sabotaging and defeating psychology. And that's the bottom line. No different here in what we are trying to do as traders as in any other endeavor or outside in life in general. So that's really what it's all about. And the ones who understand that, the people who understand that and accept that and go towards that and embrace it and understand there's going to be periods that's going to be tough and challenging and frustrating and anxiety producing and stress producing, but they don't quit. It's like anything else. If you don't quit, you're going to make it. And if you embrace that challenge, if you embrace that hardship, if you embrace that discomfort and saying, you know what, that's getting me to where I want to go, you're going to make it. Otherwise, it's going to be a failing process. Think about it.